Hey everyone, it's your boy OP here. It's just downtown, Taste Edmonton, down here at Churchill Square. I didn't actually come for the event. I'm on my way to Safe, spend some time with the kiddies and help out a bit. I just wanted to give a little insight on something that just happened. I was coming up from the downstairs of Churchill from the LRT station, and there was a group of cops, about 4 or 5 cops, and they had 3 like 12-year-old to 10-year-old girls like guarded in the corner, and they're standing there talking to them, asking them. I can hear them sitting there asking their names, like pushing them, right? And I'm like, so I'm walking by and I stopped right away because I'm like, they're children. You're not allowed to do that. That's not right. They don't have a parent. So I literally looked at the girls and they're asking them. They're like, "What? How old are you? How old are you?" So I looked at the girls. I was like, just tell them you're as young as you possibly can. I was like, you can't get in trouble. And I said this out loud. Of course, I don't give a fuck. First, I was just looking at them. I was pointing downwards, right? Telling them, say you're low. I didn't know if they were getting that though, so I was like, I don't give a fuck what the cops are gonna do. What are they gonna say to me? So I looked at the girls, I was like, hey, tell them you're 10. I was like, you can't get in trouble if you're 10. Doesn't matter what you just did, unless you committed murder, you're not getting in trouble. You know what I mean? And it's quite obvious by the situation, the feeling of the situation, you did not just murder somebody. So just tell them you're 10 years old. The cop automatically looks at me, he's like, yo, fuck off, get out of here. I looked at him, I was like, see, he doesn't want me here because he knows I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I did it. So I ended up leaving. I looked at him. I was like, that's not cool, guys. Like, that's not right. Just because you're cops, you're not allowed to do that to young girls. They're fucking underage. Like, anyway, so I go back upstairs, but I felt wrong about it, right? So I turned back around and I came back down and I was like, hey guys, I was like, I don't know, you guys are young, so I don't know if you know the law. I was like, but they can't even be doing this to you without a parent present. They can't be questioning you. They can't be doing anything. I was like, tell them you want to call your parents right now. Don't say another word. You don't have to. Don't say one single word. Tell them you want to call your parents. The cop looks at me, didn't I tell you to leave? I was like, yeah, you did, but you can't legally make me. I'm not doing anything wrong. And you are not allowed to question them without their parents. They're underage. They're children. Just because you know the law and they don't doesn't mean you can power pressure them. I'm not going to accept that. I don't take that. In my life, I've been through too many times where I wish somebody would have stuck up for me, when they were just walking by, and they didn't. And that might have helped me, might have changed my life a little bit. So if I can do it for somebody else, I'm definitely going to. I will be that guy to stick up, stand up. I have no shame. I have no fear. I will stick up for anybody else. If they're being treated wrong by anybody, I'm going to be the person to stick up. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'll be your voice, okay? So anyway, so I stayed there with them until they were good. Cops didn't bother them. They let them go at first. They were sitting there telling them they were going to charge them for whatever the fuck it was. They were trying to say they did. I didn't care. I didn't ask. The cops let them go, though, because nothing they could do, right? They were caught right there. I was about to haul my phone out and start making one of my YouTube videos, like I'm doing right now, and put every one of their fucking faces and names on it, right? They didn't want that, so they let the girls go. So I walked upstairs with the girls, gave them the coffee I had because they wanted coffee, told them to be good, told them to make sure, to watch themselves, especially around police. They were one of the girls was Native, and that's the one they seemed to be picking on more, of course, right? And that's even when it said the cop, I was like, just because she's Indigenous, you can't be doing this. Like, that's not right. This fucking sickens me, to be honest. But anyways, so I walked them upstairs, waited till their LRT came, told them to make sure, if they're ever being pressured by the cops, do the same thing I just told them. Be quiet. Tell them you want to call your parents. Leave it at that. They're just cops. They're just people too. Just because they have a gun, they've gone to school. They've done training. Yes, but they're not geniuses. That whole rule book of every law and everything that they probably don't practice all of or even read all of, they do not have that engraved in their brain. They don't know that. They don't sit there and read that book 5 seconds before talking to you. They're going based off what they've learned, what they remember, their own feelings, their own biases, right? They're just people like everyone else. So as long as you can stay level-headed, remember the actual rules of some of the laws, you'll be completely fine. You can flip any person, including a police officer. Even if he has a gun, they might be scary, but they're just people. Remember, he cannot ever illegally take that gun out and shoot you. If he does, he's a fucking psychopath, right? So, and sure, it does happen, and that stuff isn't always taken care of properly, especially not in the justice system or lack thereof. But, I'd say even if you're young, no rule, especially if you're Indigenous, Black, anything but white. You already know this. Get at least a basic knowledge of some of the main laws in your city, in your country, province, wherever you happen to be, municipality, whatever the fuck they want to call it. And watch yourself always. Like I said, if you're underage, if you're under the age of 16, if you ever get in any kind of trouble, do anything, and the cops try to talk to you at all, call your parents. Do not say a word. You do not have to. Legally. Even if they tell you you have to, even if they pressure you, nothing. No, you tell them, I know the law. I know my rights as a human being, as a person, and I do not have to speak to you until my parents are present. Then you make them call your parents. Okay? If you're an adult, that's a little different. Still, brush up on your laws. Know your stuff. Like I said, do not put personal bias into it. Do not get angry. Always be respectful to people. If you're respectful and you explain yourself calmly, unless you've really done something wrong, you cannot really get in trouble. They'll try to twist your words. They'll try to switch your sentences, your feelings, your emotions. They'll try to push you to do or say something that will make you mad so you react so you can get in trouble or do something to get in trouble. Don't allow it. Stay calm. Know that, be confident, but do not fall for that. Okay? And if you do, like I said, you won't, unless you've actually done something wrong, you won't get in any trouble. You can't. I mean, you can, but you know what I mean, right? In a perfect world, based on the laws, you will not. And if you do, at least you know you did the right thing, right? All right, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm off for now. I'm going to be putting out some more videos. Those freestyles I mentioned on my Facebook, I actually have a few of them ready. So I'm going to be doing those later tonight. I was going to do them during the day, but I had a lot of stuff going on and I just ran out of time. So I will see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe. Opossums, devil fruit, smoothies, and snacks coming soon. Hopefully. No, coming soon. Month or two. I'll have it all done. I just got my businesses, licenses, and like all my shit figuring out here. So, and it's right there. It's right there. Tip of my tongue. It's right there. So I'll have it done soon. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your day. I hope you like my kind of one-piece getup. I got a one-piece shirt on, my Ace hat, Ace, yeah, and my one-piece stopwatch, which I love. Anyways, guys, cheers. Have a good one, and I will see you all on the next video.